Alright guys, welcome back to Vegas Gabe. New stream for you, second stream today actually. Just kind of doing some chill again. We should be doing some more exciting stuff here soon, but I'm also kind of experimenting with my channel, seeing what works, what doesn't work. So I hope I don't tick off the algorithm by changing things up all the time, but we'll see what it does for the channel. Hey Carrie, thank you for letting me play Pictionary. Carrie, thanks for being there, I appreciate it. Like I said, I know I'm trying some different stuff for the channel, but I want to see what works, what doesn't work, what people tune into, what people don't like to see. So I'm just trying different things with this chat. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for being there. And like I said, if things work, I'll gladly do it again. If things don't work, I'll gladly change it up. But I'm just kind of experimenting with the channel right now. And like you've heard me say before, slots and Keno have been more slots than Keno, but both of them have been pretty terrible in Vegas right now. So I'm just kind of taking a break from that stuff. But we are going to play some Keno, I think, on Tuesday. Me and my girlfriend are going to go out and play some Keno. Hey, Austin, how's it going today, bud? Thank you for being here. Thanks for always supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. So yeah, Tuesday you can expect some Keno. Maybe a little bit of slots, but for sure Keno. So, like I said, we're just trying some different things out, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. Hey, Justin, how's it going today? Hope you're having hope everyone's having a fantastic evening so far. Here, so what we're going to do is I'm going to play the dealer on my side. My side, we're going to play the dealer. This side's going to be the player, okay? So we're going to start the player off with $100. So there's 25, 50. And then let's get them their chips. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. I'm good, crawling into bed. I'm doing good, thank you. Thanks for asking. Just trying some different stuff with the channel. Seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work with the channel. But yeah, we're gonna play some blackjack right now. I'm gonna be the dealer on my side, play against the player. So, but yeah, there's some cool things coming to the channel though. Like I said, Tuesday, me and my girlfriend will be out playing some Keno. It'll be my first Keno stream in, gosh, over a week. I think since last Saturday. Over a week, yeah. So I'm excited to play some Keno again. And maybe some slots, but for sure Keno. And then tomorrow, I don't know, maybe tomorrow we'll walk the strip. We'll do something interesting. But nonetheless, let's put the players' bet out there. They're starting out with $100, okay? So we'll do a $10 table minimum. And I'm going to act as a dealer on my side. So over there is going to be the player. But yeah, like I said, we're just trying different things out. Okay, so dealer does not have 20. That's good. So that's a 5 against a dealer here. I'm going to move this up because I don't know if the chat's covering the dealer side for me. So I don't know if it is for you guys. I'm going to pretend like I am the, again, I'm the dealer on this side. That's the player, okay? But, so 5 against a 14. This is a high bust card. So you don't want to hit on that. You want to, or you don't want, that's 14, right? This is a high bust card for the dealer. Dealer has to hit. So basic strategy says let the dealer take the risk. Player should stand. So player's going to stand on that. Let's see. Oh, no, that's 11. But you're playing it right, though. 11, 13. Oh, no, 18. Yikes. So dealer won this one. But truth be told, player played this exactly the way they're supposed to. Not only is that how basic strategy says you're supposed to hit or play it, but also that's how I personally would have done it too. There you go. Good start for the player. Blackjack. There you go. Ooh, if you had that side bet with the same suit, that would have been good too. Now let's hope the dealer doesn't have it. Dealer doesn't have it. Oh, crap. Hold on. I didn't put a bet for the player. There you go. I'm fired as a dealer already. So they don't have it. So there you go. Player 1 now. So again, when you're playing blackjack in Vegas, always play where it's 3-2 odds, where they pay out is 3-2, not that 6-5 garbage. That's a ripoff. But there you go. So player just got paid out. There's the bet for the next one. Yeah, a lot of casinos have gone to that 6-5 crap payouts. That's a ripoff. Don't do that. Make sure it's 3-2 odds. This is a tricky one. This is a very tricky one. By the way, everyone, please smash that like button. It's free to hit that like button, double tap the screen. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. My name is Gabe. I do all kinds of Vegas stuff. Lately, I've just been doing some home videos, but we're going to get back out there and do some cool stuff. So dealer showing 2, but the player has 13. So keep in mind that 13 is a high bust risk, right? However, 2s are tricky. So basic strategy on this one is saying that you're supposed to stand. Let the dealer take the risk. However, I kind of agree with Austin. 2s are tricky, so we're going to go ahead and hit. But once again, basic strategy says you are supposed to stand. Okay, 19. That was a good call, Austin. Good call. All right, so 19, you're going to stand on that. Let's see what the dealer does now. 12, you want to bust. There you go, bust. So that worked out perfectly because not only did it give you a good hand, right, 8 or 19, but it also gave the bust card to the dealer. So Austin, on that one, that was a good call, good call. But 2s are tricky. Oh, sorry, I paid it out. I just put it directly on the stack, but I did pay the player out. All right. How's everyone doing today, though? Where's everyone watching from? All right, that's another tricky one. Dealer showing 3, player has 13. So keep in mind 3 is a bust card. 3 is considered a bust card. So basic strategy on this one actually says to stand and let the dealer take the risk. However, what do you guys in the chat want to do? I'll listen to you guys on this one. But I'll just say basic strategy says you're supposed to stand on that. But what do you guys want to do? Type 1 to hit, type 2 to stand. All right. Austin's saying to hit, so we'll hit. So 13. Oh, that's a bust. All right, let's see what the dealer had. That's a bust already, but we'll take the chips away. But let's see what the dealer had. 6. Okay, so even if you would have if you would have decided to stand, right, that would have been 6 plus the 10. That would have been 16. We'll see what the next card is, okay? Because that would have been the dealer's if we would have stood. Let's put the next chip out there. So keep in mind, dealer had 16. Let's see what's coming up. 20. So, oh, wow. Either way, the dealer would have won. So it doesn't matter. Hey, Rafa. How's it going today? Oh, Austin, you meant to? Okay. How's it going today, Rafa? Thanks for being here. Oh, there you go. Let's see what... Oh, that's good. So here you go, guys. This is an easy double down, right? I'm just playing by basic strategy. With everything I'm going over is basic strategy. A little bit of my history. I went to dealer school here in Las Vegas. I actually went to dealer school. I learned blackjack, roulette, and baccarat. But I only finished blackjack, and I actually got a job before I even finished roulette and baccarat. So I did deal blackjack here in Las Vegas for a few months. It was a tough job. I was working graveyard. But anyway, so I'm just going over basic strategy with y'all, okay? So that's 11 against a 6. 6 is a high bust card. In my opinion, this is a very easy double down. So you're going to match the bet. When you double down, you only get 1 card, okay? And just to keep it interesting, we're going to keep it face down, okay? So there's the double down hit. Now 6, let's see what they got. 16, now you want to bust. 18, oh man. Yikes. So let's see what this card is. It needs to be a 10. Nope. Yikes. Nope. Yikes. So that's a loss. Player loss on this one, unfortunately. Hey, Sam, how's it going today? Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. I mean, that was a 6. The dealer was showing a 6, and player had 11. That was a perfect double down. That was a perfect double down situation. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out, which happens. Keep in mind, do you think casinos would ever make a rule or a game where you had the advantage? Heck no. All right, so 20 against 8. Stand. See what the player has. I mean, the dealer. 12. Bust. There you go. That was an easy one. Paid out. Keep in mind, I'm acting as a dealer on my side, okay? Played it right, just unfortunate. Yeah, Sam, exactly. And that happens, you know. Keep in mind that casinos obviously want to keep the upper edge, the advantage, you know. So casinos aren't going to do anything that gives you the advantage. All right. So that's an 18 against a dealer 6. Hey, Quinn, how's it going? Thanks for being here. I know you said you know blackjack pretty well, so this is uninteresting to you, but I appreciate you for hanging out for a bit. Um, Ooh, this is interesting. DB Cooper says double down, stay. Um, Basic strategy says you're supposed to stand on that because 18 is a pretty solid hand, but you have one double down and one stay. Someone else in the chat, can you break the tie for me? Should I hit or stand? Basic strategy says you're supposed to stand, but hey, we're not really playing with real money, right? So let's keep it interesting. So one more person, hit or stand. Okay, Zachary's saying double down as well. All right, guys, we'll double down. Okay, so here we'll use the obviously the player's money right here. We're gonna double down. Okay, we'll do one card face down. When you double down, keep in mind you only got one card. Okay, we're gonna keep it face down just to keep it interesting. All right, now let's see what the dealer has. 16, that's good. 17, oh man. So keep in mind dealers have to hit on a soft 17, but that's not a soft 17. So dealer has 17. Now we need to hope this is a face card. And it is. So 18. Player wins by 1. There you go. That was a good call. Ooh, Sam said stand. Get some country cranking. Says stay. Yeah, personally, I'll be honest. Personally, I would have stayed as well. But it was a 6. 6 is the highest bust card out there. So honestly, it wasn't a terrible call. It was risky, but it wasn't a terrible call. But there you go. It worked out in this one. All right, let's keep the original bet there. Where's everyone watching from, by the way? Oh, wow. 14 against a face card. You have to assume this is 20, right? You always got to assume that this... Oh, is this Simple Simon? Sorry, guys. I'm not used to this whole handle thing instead of your name. It's so crazy to me. 14 against a face card? No, that's it. Oh, so you're Simple Simon. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not used to the whole handle thing instead of you know, showing your names. It's so weird to me. You guys are all saying stay against you guys are saying stay against a face card? How much money did you lose tonight? I mean, considering I'm here playing on my bed, like how much money do you think I lost all day? Sam, is your lives like that too? All day you're a troll. You guys are saying stay, which is interesting. I'm sorry, but on a face card, you always have to assume this is 20. So I know what you guys are saying, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit just because it's a face card. Which stupid look. Okay, let's see what they had though. 20. So realistically, we did exactly what basic strategy says you're supposed to do. You have to assume when there's a face card up, you have to assume it's 20. So oh, you go to YouTube Studio and fix it. The weird thing is, I didn't select this, you know what I mean? So I don't know why I did it automatically. So they lost. I should have listened to you guys. But honestly, even if I would have listened to you guys, it still would, yeah, exactly. It still would have been a loss either way. All right, I think we have enough for one more hand and we'll shuffle real quick. Yeah, anytime I see face card, I always automatically assume it's a 20. Oh, now on this part, the dealer would ask you if you want insurance. Most people always say no, and honestly, on this one, you probably should have gotten insurance. Blackjack for the dealer. All right, I'm gonna do a quick shuffle, okay? You just lost the jack. I guess you can argue that though, if I would have stayed on the other one, the dealer wouldn't have gotten blackjack on this one. But it's all coulda, shoulda, woulda, you know. Even at the table, when you're playing at the table, there's nothing you can do if someone else at the table does something to hit or stand, you know what I mean? Your shuffle is clean. Honestly, I'm pretty bad at shuffling though. I used to be better when I was going through school for it, but I'm okay at it. But I I think I'm okay at it once the deck is a little bit worn in. When the deck is brand new, I don't know. I can't really say that because I don't really have a brand new deck to try here. You know what I mean? But I can't do that whole double shuffle. You know, when you do like one way and then you do it the backwards way. I can't do that though. All right, we're just gonna kind of. That's what it's called, the waterfall. Yep. No, Austin, I can't. All right, we'll put a bet out there. But yeah, everyone, please double tap that screen, hit that like button for me. Like I said, tomorrow I'll see what I'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll walk the strip tomorrow. But Tuesday we're gonna be playing some Keno. Me and China doll will go play some Keno. So you got 17 dealers showing a face card, but 17 basic strategy will always tell you to stay. So we're gonna stay on that. Let's see what the dealer has now. 18. So close, but there's really nothing you could have done on that anyway. All right, so dealer showing a 9. You have 15. Basic strategy says on this one you're supposed to hit. Again, you got to assume that's 19. So we're going to hit. Terrible. But let's see what the dealer had. 14. Oh, but we followed basic strategy though. What's the most anyone has ever won playing blackjack? Has anyone had a good night where they won a lot of money? All right, so 9 against, or dealer showing a 9 and player has 9. That's an easy hit. Oh no, now it's more interesting. 15. 19, okay, not too bad. So 19, you're gonna stand against 19, so nice little push. And my personal opinion, if you didn't lose, you already won. Would have been a push. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. You should teach craps. You can get a... Oh, you mean like here at home, Sam? 9 and 6 last hand. Yeah, that was 15, right? You mean like here at home, Sam? I'm working on building a couple of things online. It's just my coding skills aren't up to par a lot, but I'm working on it. I'm actually building a couple things online, so possibly by tomorrow I might have something we can play online that's going to be a lot more interesting than Pictionary. I know a couple of you guys have stuck with me on Pictionary 2 days in a row, but we might have something tomorrow if it's ready that we can play online. It's going to be pretty cool, actually. But yeah, Sam, I actually want to study and learn more about craps myself, because I've heard people say you can make good money at craps. Actually, you told me that, right? That you know a pretty good crap strategy. So 6, player has 6, the dealer's showing 4. That's a pretty good bust hand. That's considered a bust hand. So do you guys want me to hit, or do you guys want me to double down? I'll do whatever you guys think. It's fake money anyway, right? So type 1 to hit, type 2 to double down. Again, dealer showing a 4. I was watching Pictionary earlier. Oh, okay, Sam, gotcha. Hey, Joanne, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Double down. Okay, a couple of you guys are saying a double down. So we're gonna double down. When you double down, you only get 1 card, okay? And I like to keep it face down just to keep it interesting. And let's see what the dealer has. Hopefully they have a bust card, right? 14, that's good. That's what we're expecting. 1 too many. There you go. That worked out. So double down for the player worked. Oh, let's see what they got anyway. 10. So good thing the dealer busted. Yeah, craps is fun. I love craps. Spent hours at Planet Hollywood playing craps. Hey, Sam, if it's not too personal, have you ever had like a really good night on craps? All right, let's pay out these double downs right here. And we'll take the cards. Like, you don't have to tell me the amount for sure. That's, you know, I don't want to get personal, but have you ever had like a really good night on craps? I've missed the lives not getting notifications for some reason, but I have watched. Okay, Simple Simon, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I like bubble craps. Oh, do you, Austin? Austin, do you have any good ways, that, like any strategies that you stick to with craps, or how do you play craps? Or just kind of do your own thing and see what's up? So 15 against a 7. 7, we have to assume it's 17. Basic strategy does say to hit if you have 15, so we're going to hit. Too many. Let's see what the dealer had. 17. Yeah, so you always have to assume the dealer has 17. So we would have tried to hit to match that anyway. So we did everything by the book. Just didn't work out. All right, put the new bet down. Yes, I went over 2K in craps, electronic craps, not take. I was hot shooter. Everyone used to cheer for me. Oh, but okay, Sam, but it was on electronic craps. Hey, did you guys hear Golden Gate is getting rid of live dealers? Did you know that? Golden Gate Casino in Fremont is getting rid of live dealers. They're only going to be electronic now. All right, so again, on this one, the dealer would always ask if anyone wants insurance. Nobody's home. Let's keep going. So 19, you're going to stand. That's a good hand already. So you want to stand against that. Now, we know that the dealer didn't have blackjack. Now, let's see. So that's 13. Still has to hit. Bust. There we go. It's paid out. I did 42 rolls, no sevens. Holy crap, really? I bet you had a nice little crowd there. No, the Cromwell's first table is not chips. You have a computer to bet. Oh, Sam, are you talking about those tables that, those new kind of virtual tables that you can still roll the dice, but all the bets are electronic? One of those type of tables? Still shoot the dice. Okay. That's sort of taking the experience away. Yeah, I 100% agree, Simple Simon. I think that, you know, like when, you guys know me, you guys that know me a lot know that I'm a bartender out here. A lot of people are saying that bartenders are going to go away eventually. I don't think so, because some people go to the bar because they want to talk to that bartender. They're having a bad day. They want to vent. They want to talk to someone. I don't think a robot bartender would be the same experience. Now, I'll tell you where you'll see more robot bartenders in the service well, like the drinks that make for the cocktail servers that are on the casino floor. Those will probably be service robot bartenders, but I don't think bartenders at actual bar tops will ever go away, because people want to talk to someone, or if you're visiting Vegas, you want to know, hey, we're gonna go for dinner tonight. Where, is there a restaurant walking distance that you recommend, or something like that? They want that experience. So I don't think bartenders will ever go away. I don't think dealers will go away at the bigger places either. But I never thought Golden Gate would have done it too. Yes, Quinn, I believe they do. I believe they do. But I don't think the smaller casinos are part of it. It depends what casino you work at. Okay, Sam, I thought you might be talking about that kind of table. Rio has that kind of table now. All right, so dealer showing a 5, which is a high bust card, and then the player has 16. So on this one, you definitely don't want to hit. You want to let the dealer take the risk for it. So you're gonna stand and then hope the dealer busts on this one. 14, okay, not bad. Oh no, 17. Crap. So on this one, you did everything right. You let them take the risk. Unfortunately, they just got the card they needed. Bartenders get paid good tips. My auntie's a bartender in Oakland and San Francisco. Really awesome. I mean, oh man, out there though, you need to make good tips to get by. I don't know about Oakland, but I know San Francisco is crazy expensive. Me and my girlfriend went was it last year? 2 years ago. I think two years ago now, actually. All right. Dealer would offer you insurance, and on this one, probably should have taken it. Dealer got blackjack. Yikes. But yeah, here it's hit or miss depending. Vegas is crazy for a bartender, because for bartenders out here, there's a lot of things that vary. What shift do you work? Because if you work graveyard, during the week, you're probably not really going to make much money. Weekends, if you work graveyard with anywhere with tourism, you're probably going to be busy from you usually start at about midnight. You're going to be busy until about 2:30, 3 in the morning, and then you're going to be a ghost town for the rest of your shift. So you're only going to make money like your first 2.5 hours or so. And then after that, it's a ghost town. Or if you work off the strip, you have to kind of hope that someone hits on like poker or like Keno to basically tip you out of their winnings, It just depends where you work at. All right, so this is a high bust card. Dealer showing 6. That's a high bust card. And player has 11, which in my opinion, this is textbook the best double down opportunity you have. So we're going to double down right there. You get 1 card when you double down. We're going to put it face down. Now let's see if the dealer is going to bust. 13, not what we're looking for. 18, yikes. Okay, let's see what the player had. Nope. Terrible. 12. No bueno. No bueno at all. But we played everything the right way. So right now, with this last loss right now, the player is currently down to $50. So they started with 100 and now they're down to 50. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exchange these for lower chips. Okay, these are $5 chips. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. We're gonna take these. All right. Thanks everyone for being here, by the way. Please double tap that screen, hit that like button for me if you haven't yet. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. We're gonna shuffle real quick. But yeah, it's different out here. Plus, most of the strip is unionized. Um, actually, I can't think of a single property on the strip that isn't unionized now. Everything, all the Caesars properties, all the MGM properties are all unionized. Treasure Island, Venetian, Wynn, they're all unionized. So if you want to be a bartender at a union property, you have to take a pour card class. It's literally called pour card class. And it's a 6-month class where the union teaches it and you have to be there for 6 months and graduate that class. And it's just going over the basics of bartending. Don't get me wrong, I've actually heard it's a pretty solid school. I knew a bartender that was bartending for over 20 years and they went to that pour card class and said that they learned some stuff. So that's kind of cool. But you know, at my point in life, like I wouldn't take that class because you take that class just to get your pour card and then you're going to work for a union, right? When you start off for a union, you're going to go off seniority. So I guarantee you that your first few months, maybe even couple years that you're at that union property, you're going to start off on call. And then finally, when you get a permanent shift after being on call for however long it takes, it could take 6 months, it could take 2 years. I really don't know. Once you're on call for a long time, which means you have no guaranteed shifts. You might get 1 shift a month, you might get 1 shift a week, you might get 5 shifts a week. You don't know. It literally just depends. So after that, then you're probably going to get a shift, the first shift that comes up, which is probably graveyard. Or actually, no, it's probably going to be a breaker, which means you go around from bar to bar to bar to break bartenders while they go on lunch. So you're not going to have a bar that you can go to. So it's not like if you have a regular customer, it's not like you can say, hey, I'm at this bar, you know, Saturday through Wednesday, and I'm here 4 p.m. to midnight. You can't tell them that because you don't have your own bar. You're just going around floating and breaking bartenders. After that, you can get a permanent shift. It's probably going to be graveyard. I'm almost certain the first shift that's going to be available is going to be a graveyard shift. And on graveyard, like I said, maybe your first 2.5, 3 hours, you'll make money. After that, it's a ghost town. Plus, the working hours are crappy and stuff, you know? I used to work at the Wynn and it was union. I had a full schedule. I was a bus person. Okay, but yeah, I mean, even busters though, you go on any of the websites right now, and even the union ones, Treasure Island, MGM, Caesars Properties, Venetian, and you usually have to start off on call before you even get a position permanent. So that's good that you had that, but not everyone gets that. All right, so 11 against dealer showing a face card. So personally, I don't double down when there's a face card showing. Actually, I got to make sure it's not blackjack. It's not. I personally don't double down when it's a face card showing. I usually just hit, but I'll do whatever you guys say. Type 1 if you just want me to hit, or type 2 if you want me to double down. Again, player showing 11, dealer showing a face card. So 1 to hit normal, 2 to double down. Hey, Author, how's it going? And I'll check the settings like Sam was saying earlier. I'll check the settings in my studio and see if the settings for some reason have handles showing instead of names, okay? So I'll double check that after this live stream. But we got one saying double down. We'll double down, no problem. So here we go. Double down. When you double down, you get 1 card. We're going to put it face down to make it more dramatic, okay? 16, that's good. Bust. There you go. So they had 18 anyway, but it doesn't matter because the dealer busted. So that's good. So the player just made a little bit of their money back. That's a good win. Take these cards out of the way. And then we will keep 1 bet going for the next bet. Let's see. Well played yet. Sam's still in the house. There we go. Tahiti Wave, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. MHA Van Pedal, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. We got the new bet right here. Not blackjack. That's good. All right. So 13 against a face card. Basic strategy says to hit on that. So we're going to hit on that. Okay. That's good. 19. So we're going to stand on that. Let's see what the dealer has now. 14. Oh, 19. So it's a push. So at least it's not a loss, right? I want to play. I'm working on something interactive for you guys. It'll be an interactive thing when I'm live streaming from my computer. You guys will see. I'm not going to say too much, but I'm working on something. All right, this is an interesting one because 13 against a dealer showing a 4. So this is a high bust opportunity. So basic strategy says on this one to stand and let the dealer take the risk for that, okay? So we're going to stand. Now you're hoping this is 14. 13, not bad. And too many. There you go. So on this one, it worked out perfectly. All right, let's pay out the player. Take the cards. That was a good one for the player. There we go. But yeah, I'm working on a little something, so it'll be a very interactive, so you guys can actually play along. You guys will see. Ooh, so the dealer would offer you insurance at this point. No, no blackjack. No one's home. So on this one, I like to treat aces like faces. But what would you guys do? I always treat ace cards like face cards. But I'll do what you guys say. Type 1 to stand. Type 2 to hit. And like I said, yeah, everyone, please double tap that screen. Hit that like button for me. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm live almost every single day, either doing something like this at home, or we'll go out, walk the strip. We'll play some Keno live, or we'll play some slots live. I do a lot of food reviews too. No, I actually was a dealer for a few months. I was a blackjack dealer. Hit. MHA though, chill, okay? I'm not legit trying to get a MHA, chill. Last time I'm gonna tell you, okay? Just chill. Double. Wait, what did I say was 2 again? 2 to hit, right? Yeah, I think it was to hit. Okay, MHA. Seriously, come on, man. We're actually like trying to enjoy the chat, and you're just being stupid here. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up now that we. Stand. I think 2 is hit. We're gonna hit. Okay. Basic strategy says you're supposed to stand, but no. Actually, I think it's supposed to hit. So we're gonna hit. Too many. Let's see what the dealer had though. Okay. Sorry guys, I mixed up which one I said was which. But I think we played that the right way. I always treat aces like faces. Oh, there you go. Blackjack for the player. Nice. So again, if you're going to play at a casino, always choose a casino that has 3 to 2 odds. That pays 3 to 2, not 6 to 5. That's a ripoff. Just a casino's ways of trying to take more money. Hit was 2. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, Quinn. I mixed that up. I'm not even drinking. What the heck? Okay. Make sure there's no blackjack. Nope. All right. Again, I'll listen to you guys. 11 is a double down opportunity, but when it's against a face card, it's risky. Do you guys want me to double down or just hit? I'll listen to you guys again. And here, while we're waiting for this one, Smart Life Ideas, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Playing card games. I split or double just about every time. What's my opinion on splitting? I only split aces or 8s if it's against a bust card. I'll split 8s if it's against a bust card. If the dealer's showing a bust card, I'm more risky when it comes to splits. Other than that, I always split aces. Hit. Double down, double down. Okay, we got a few double downs. All right, we're going to double. So double down. We'll match the bet right there. We're going to do one card face down. 12, 13, 15. Yikes. 17. Okay. Let's see what the players got. Oh, no. Ah, terrible, terrible, terrible. Took 5 cards for the dealer to win it. But yeah, a couple of people have made some comments in here. Yeah, I used to be a blackjack dealer for a very short time. I actually moved to Vegas. What I moved to Vegas for didn't work out for me. I'm a military veteran. I'm a Navy veteran. And I came out here for schooling. Unfortunately, the schooling kind of ripped me off on my benefits, so I had to fight the school. So I had to withdraw from the program. So I was out in Vegas with nothing really to do, right? So I decided to go to dealer school. I paid a certain amount, and you learn three casino games. I learned blackjack, and roulette, and baccarat. Those were the 3 I picked. However, I went through blackjack, and I got that one down pretty well. I was probably about 65% of the way through roulette, and I was just starting baccarat when my school told me one time that there was auditions for blackjack dealer at a local casino, and they just needed to know blackjack, no other games. So I actually went and got hired on the spot. So I was a blackjack dealer for a few months. All right, 14 against a face card. Dealer showing face. On this one, basic strategy says you want to hit. Aye. Bust. But dealer had 17 anyway, so you got to try to win one way or another. So yeah, I never finished roulette or baccarat, but it's a tough job. It's a very tough job. Big cards coming. DB Coopers, thanks for being here, by the way. All right. So 13, dealer is showing a 3. So keep in mind, this is considered a bust card. Basic strategy says you're supposed to stand on that and let the dealer take the hit, take the risk. But I'll listen to you guys. Type 1 to stand, type 2 to hit. Or just say stand or hit. Just tell me stand or hit. Dano, thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Okay, Smart Life Idea says stand. Yeah, I would stand too. Personally, I would stand on that. But I'll give it another second, see if anyone else. Melissa says hit. Author says stand. So 2 to stand. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stand on that. So we're gonna stand. 12. Bust. Good call. Paid out. Take the cards. We're gonna shuffle real quick now. Let me get the next bet ready. You're in training? Wait, are you really training or are you joking? Smart Life Ideas. Yes, you did. Good call. Quinn, I'm afraid the chat or the live stream might be a little bit delayed for you. I'm training you too. Awesome. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm helping out. You know, I have always done the best at tables at blackjack when I'm by myself against a dealer. When I play with other people, it's so hit or miss. So I actually personally like playing one-on-one against a dealer. The best night I've ever had on blackjack was playing at the one-on-one against a dealer. It was a single deck table, and it was a $15 minimum table, I believe. Just trying to learn. Okay, nice. Yeah, I would say learn basic strategy. Hey, Sherry, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I would say learn basic strategy. I personally follow basic strategy most of the time. There's a couple of things I don't agree on. I think 2s are tricky. All right. And the dealer would offer you insurance at this point. Nobody's home. So 17 against ace or face, I would stand on that. Because 17 is a decent hand, right? So that is 14 or 4. Soft 16. 18. Yikes. So that is a win for the dealer. So keep in mind that this is either 1 or 11, right? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On this one, it's going to be a soft 18. The dealer must hit on soft 17, but the dealer doesn't have to hit on soft 18. So that's a win for the dealer. Good, my friend. Hope your weekend was awesome. It was a good weekend, Sherry. It was more chill. I actually didn't really go out to the strip yesterday or today. So it was a chill night. It was a chill weekend, but I'll try to get back out there tomorrow. All right, so 14 against a dealer 3. Basic strategy says on this one you want to stand and let the dealer take the risk because you have a high bust opportunity. So we're going to stand and let the dealer take the risk on that. That's not what we wanted though, but we wanted a face card so it could be 13. So that's a soft 17. So dealer must hit on a soft 17. Now it's hard 17, so dealer wins. That's what I meant. That was a perfect example of a soft 17. So right here, soft 17, right? Because the ace is being used as an 11, right? So that's a soft 17. Then when you do that, now that becomes a hard 17 because now it's being used as a 1. Played everything by the book though. But yeah, it was the right call to stand. So what's dealer risk cards 5 and under? No, I think it's 3 through 6, I believe. 3 through 6, I believe, yeah. And then twos are just risky. Twos are tricky. All right. No blackjack, good. So you have, honestly, 17. So 17, you're supposed to stand on that. Now let's see what the dealer has. 12, 22, too many. So player wins this one. I think there was one time at Oyo that I was playing. It was, I want to say at that time it was still Hooters Casino Hotel, so it was before 2019. I got literally 4 8s in a row. So it was a multi-deck card. Like I got 8 and 8. I split them because the dealer had a bus card. So I had 2 8s. I split them, and then on the new split on the first hand, I got another 8. So I split that again, and then go figure, I literally got another 8. And I split that again, so I had to split 4 different ways on 8s. Luckily, the dealer busted on that one, so I won all 4 hands. It's interesting. Oh, sorry. There we go. Make sure it's no blackjack. There's not. So on that one, that's 20. You want to stand on that. Good call, Melissa. You already knew it. I'm jumping over to Coach's stream. I just wanted to support your channel. Sherry, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I was in Coach's stream earlier, too. 19, so player wins. Nice. Yeah, I was in Coach's stream when he was playing Mo Mummy, I believe. Ooh, insurance. Yikes. Blackjack. Brankus, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but it's showing your handles. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Put out another bet. Thanks, Quinn. I appreciate that. No money is Mo money. Yeah, exactly. I've had some good luck on Mo Mummy, and then I've had some bad luck, but lately it's been bad luck. All right, so what are we gonna do here? So that's the dealer showing a high bust card. 5 is considered a high bust card, right? 16, that's a high risk, so you want to stand on that. Let the dealer take the risk. We need a dealer change. Uh-oh, am I being fired? I've been here many times. You're normal at the casino playing Keno. Yeah, so right now handles are showing instead of your YouTube username. So that's why if I don't recognize you, I'm so sorry. It's showing your handles instead of your actual name. Yeah, you want to stand on that one, exactly. Let the dealer take the risk. So we're going to stand. 13, 18, yikes. Sounds good, Sherry. Thanks again. Yep, Quinn. That was a right call. It just didn't work out. Okay, so you got 20. they have a high bust card, so you're going to stand on that. When you have 20, it's a stand anyway, no matter what they're showing. But let's see what the dealer's got. 10. Oh, no. 19. Okay, good, good, good. When I saw that 10, I was like, oh, don't do that to us. Don't do that to us. But split, right? I've seen some, oh, man. I've seen some people do some stupid stuff at the table. So I saw people like doubling down on hard 12s, people doubling down on like hard 14s. It was crazy. They have to actually, at least at the casino I saw that at, they had to call the pit boss over. Yep, exactly. That would be a hit because you're showing a face card, so you assume it's 20. So this would be a hit. 20. There you go. Stand. 17. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That'd be you? Yeah, Simple Simon. I know you said you do that. Yeah, they had to call the pit boss over, and they would say, like, doubling down on a hard 12 or doubling down on a hard 14. I'll tell you what, though, the table was ticked off at that guy. They felt like he was screwing up the table. All right, so 5 is a high bust card, and then that's an 11. So I would personally double down on that. So we're going to double down on that. So there we go. So when you double down, you have to match the money on there, right? Yeah, Quinn, for sure. And then you get one card. I like to do a face down. You can ask your dealer if you're playing at a casino. You can ask your dealer double down, and I like it face down. They'll do it, you know. So then you only get one card. We're going to do it double down. Now let's hope that the dealer busts. 10. Oh, no. 17. Okay, so we need to be 17. Nope. It's a push, so it's not a win or a loss. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't remember the word push. So it was the right call. All right, we're gonna have to shuffle real quick. Yeah, Quinn, for sure. I don't know why that word just got me for a second. Okay, Gabe, bedtime. Thanks for the info. Good evening. Melissa, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great night. I hope you're subscribed so we see you in some future streams. Thanks again. I appreciate you. But yeah, everyone, please double tap that screen. Hit that like button for me if you haven't yet. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. My name is Gabe. I live here in Vegas. I'm not always at home. I always do different things. Tuesday, we're going to go out and play some Keno. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we'll do. If what I'm working on online is ready to debut tomorrow, I might have a fun new game for you guys here. If not, we'll maybe walk the strip or something. We'll see how the weather's going to be tomorrow. But either way, I'll do an exciting and fun live stream for you guys tomorrow. And like I said, Tuesday, me and my girlfriend are going to be out on the strip playing some Keno. So make sure you are subscribed. Or you can become a channel member for as low as 99 cents a month. Now we're going to cut. All right, we already have the bet there. Okay, good start for the player. There you go, blackjack. So that was a good first hand, right? Player got blackjack already. So again, always play at a casino that's 3-2 pay instead of, 3-2 instead of 6-5. Simple Simon, thank you for remembering. We're off not this coming up week, but the following week. We're going to spend 3 days, 2 nights in Mexico. Super excited about that. That's also kind of why I've been laying low too. Just saving up for the Mexico trip. But yeah, it's not going to be this week, but next week. We'll be in Vegas for 3 days, 2 nights. So I'll be doing a lot of food vlogs out there. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos out there. And then I'll do a couple live streams out there for sure. So 16 against a dealer 4. That's a high bust opportunity, so you want to stand on that, let the dealer take the risk. So now you want them to bust. 8. Oh, no. 18. Played it right, though. We really haven't had any splitting opportunities, have we? We haven't been able to split at all. Sorry, I'll read the comments right now. So 17 against a 2. You want to stand on that. Why is it so easy to win at home but always hard at the casino? Maybe casino's rigged. You know what? A lot of people have said that. I can speak from when I was a blackjack dealer personally. Nothing was rigged. and they changed out the cards. I want to say it was every hour, or I can't think it was every hour. I can't remember. But yeah, you change out the cards very frequently. Nothing was rigged when I was a dealer. I was only a dealer at one casino though. But yeah, I would say I always saw people lose. It was very, yeah, most people always lost. So it's just the rules, you know. The rules are always designed to give the house the advantage. So we're going to stand on that. 17, 12, 19. Yikes. This last shuffle I did was no bueno, huh? But I'm not saying, I mean, I don't know. That's why they don't want people counting cards either, you know, because it gives you an advantage. 17 against a 5, you're going to stand on that. 14, 16, too many. But yeah, that's exactly why they don't want you counting cards. They don't want you to have an advantage. So all the rules when the dealer must hit or stay, all that stuff is designed to give the house an advantage. The casino will never do anything that's going to give you the advantage as a player. All right, no blackjack. All right, 11 against a face card. I'll do whatever you guys want. Do you guys want me to double down or just hit? Is it better to play 1 versus 1, the dealer, or more players from what you've seen? From my personal experience, I always do better playing 1-on-1 against a dealer. My largest night was playing 1-on-1 against a dealer. Quinn says double. Okay, we got a couple double downs. Okay, so you match the bet there. You're gonna get 1 card face down. Let's see what the dealer has. 15. That's good. Too many. Good call. Let's see what they had. 12. So that's good that the dealer busted then. But you're saying like at home you win more, right? I'll count right now just to see where we're at. I don't think the player's up right now. Player started out with 100, right? Let's see where the player's at right now. I think the player's down. So even in this like simulated environment at home, I think the player's down. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So the player's down 30. Even in this simulated environment. Which isn't bad. We've been playing almost an hour, like 52 minutes. You're up from when I joined. Yeah, that's true, because the player was down to like $30 at one point. So the player is having a little bit of luck coming back right now. Quinn, yeah, she's working. All right, so 5 is a high bust card. Then you got 9, so that's an easy hit right there. 11, 13. Yikes. So now it's 13. However, that's 5. That's a high option of busting. So on this one, you want to stand at 13 and let the dealer take the risk now. 15. There you go. Too many. So it worked out. So here, let's kind of retrace now, right? When it was at 9 against 15, obviously you want to, it's a free hit. Might as well take it, right? Then we got that. 11, obviously it's another good hit. Then when you get to 13, now you have an opportunity to bust. Since you have a chance at busting, you don't want to do that. Let them take the risk when they had 15, and it worked out in your favor. So now when that was a perfect way to play it. Pay them out. You would have doubled on that one? Face card, make sure there's no blackjack. Nope. Okay. So you're showing a face card against a 14. You always have to assume that's 20, right? So you're going to hit that. Yikes, too many. Let's see what the 18s. Yeah, so we did what we had to do anyway. It just didn't work out for the player. You would have doubled and lost. You're good. All right, I think we have enough for one more hand, then we'll shuffle. 10. Make sure there's no blackjack there. Oh, crap. Blackjack for the dealer. All right, we're going to shuffle real quick. You're going to hit when the dealer has blackjack. They're going to kick you out. All right, we got time for a few more hands here. But thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate that. Please make sure to double tap that screen, hit that like button for me. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Again, tomorrow we'll do something interesting, and then Tuesday we'll be out there playing some slots. Sorry, some Keno, playing some Keno. And then Wednesday, I'm not sure what we'll do Wednesday yet. All right. Then we'll cut the deck. Put the bet out there for the player. No blackjack. So that's a 12. That's a hit because you got to assume this is 20. Is blackjack an automatic lose? Yep. Oh, no. But you know that the player didn't have blackjack. But if you have blackjack and the dealer gets blackjack, it's just a push. Yeah, it's just a push on that one. Okay, so 12 against a possible 20, a face card showing, you have to hit that. 13, 15, yikes. On 15, the basic strategy says you're supposed to hit. Oh, man. One too many. 22, sorry, I'll move it over. It's 22 now. 22. Crap. Let's see what the dealer had, though. 20. So you did what you had to do trying to beat that, so, or match it. I didn't run it. Well, I already knew what they had, the player, so I just had to flip the dealer card. So I didn't run it because they already... Oh, no. 21 is different from blackjack. 21 is different from blackjack. If you get 21, that's not considered blackjack. Blackjack is only if you get like the first face and ace card. That's blackjack. If you get cards and build up to 21, that's just having 21. Hit on a 13, it depends what you have. Okay, that's 20. That's a good hand. You're going to stand. 19. 20 beats 19, so player wins. Here, let me move this over here so you guys can see when I pay out. Go a little faster. 9. So you have to assume that's 19 against a 15. Basic strategy says you have to hit on that. 21, there you go. That worked out. 19. Yep, so you played it right. All right, paid out the player. That's good. Two against a 12. Now, that's what I'm saying about twos. Twos are tricky. Now, 12, basic strategy says you're supposed to stand on that, but I'm personally going to hit because I think twos are tricky. So we're going to hit 12 against a 2, okay? 14, now we'll stand because that's a higher risk of busting now. But technically, I think basic strategy says you're supposed to stand on that. 12. There you go. That worked out perfectly. Look. 22. So player won that. But twos are tricky. You guys have heard me say probably 100 times. Twos are very, very tricky. First, 2 cards. So if you have an ace and the dealer has blackjack, then you can run it. Nope. You have to have 21. You have to have face and ace. Face and ace cards are the only way you can do 21. These are the burnt cards, okay? So you have to have that and that to be 21. Blackjack. That's the way you make blackjack. If your first 2 hands are that, you have blackjack, or 10 and ace, whatever you want to call it. That's how you make blackjack. If you say you get like a 10 and then a 5 and then a 6, that's just getting 21. That's not blackjack. I hope that helps. No blackjack there. So on this one, you have to assume it's 20. So BTNN, what are you saying? You're just saying random stuff. So on this one, you have to assume it's 20. Basic strategy says you're actually supposed to hit. There you go, 19. That's good. Stand. Let's see what the dealer has now. 14. 20. Oh, man. We played that out perfectly, though. What if the dealer has blackjack and your first card is an ace? Well, okay, I think here's where you're getting confused. I'm playing as a dealer. Like the way you're seeing right here, this is the dealer. I think that's why you're confused. I'm playing as a dealer. When you're the player on this side, the player's always going to have their cards face up. Always. I think that's why you're a little confused on that. Hey, Mike G's in the house. How's it going? Just checking in. How's the back? Hey, Mike G, you know what? The back is better. I'm on no pain meds. I'm not using a heat patch right now, so the back is actually getting better. There's times where it aches a lot if I stay in the same position for a long time, but honestly, overall, the back does feel like it's a little bit better. All right, so 14. So again, this is a dealer. I'm playing as the dealer. Random stuff because 13 and 14, depending on cards, not random. Okay, I don't know what you're saying, so anyway, we're going to continue. So I'm playing as a dealer right here, okay? So dealer showing 9, you have to assume that's 19. The player has 14. Basic strategy says you got to hit that. So there you go, 19. So 19, you're going to stand. Let's see what the dealer has now. 11, uh-oh. 17. So that's good, the player won. But again, I'm playing as a dealer, okay? That's probably where the confusion is coming from because of the way you're seeing it. Warm baths, talk tomorrow. Mike G, have an amazing night. Thank you for stopping in. I'm confused. My question is, in the dealer has blackjack. Is it a loose even if you have A's no matter? You have to have blackjack. You have to have blackjack. Blackjack is king and ace or 10 and ace. Face and ace is blackjack. So if right now player does not have blackjack, there's absolutely zero chance they're getting blackjack because it's not an ace right here. So that's it, right? So yeah, there's no way the player would have blackjack. So if this was blackjack right now, guess what? The player automatically lost because they do not have blackjack. I'm not sure. Okay, BTNN, you can go chill, okay? Oh, you get 2 cards. Yeah, so exactly. So the dealer has 2 cards, the player gets 2 cards. The dealer is always going to have this, right? 1 card face down, 1 card face up. And then the player, unless you're at a single deck blackjack table, single deck will do, they'll throw them to you and they're face down. This is always the way that's going to be at the table. There's no banker, it's blackjack. So on this one, the dealer's showing 8, so you have to assume it's 18. Basic strategy says you hit on that. So that's a bust, but let's see what the player would have, or dealer would have had, 16. But yeah, we played that right. Okay, cool, you're good. All right. Oh, I screwed that one up, sorry. But we're gonna do that. Sorry, I put the first card face up and on accident, but you already know what I'm saying. So that's a high bust card, so you're going to let... Oh, crap, I don't know what I just did for talking too much. So on this one, no, not on the last one. So on this one, dealer's showing a 4, which is a high bust card, and then that's 7, so you want to take that hit. So that's 17 now. You're going to stand, let the dealer take the rest of the risk, right? 7, 18. So dealer has to hit on soft 17, but not on soft 18. So on this one, unfortunately, the dealer wins by 1. All right, now let's see where we stand on this. So the player started with $100, right? Let's see where they're at now. 30, 40, 50, 60, and then from the hands of blackjack, these are 250, right? So that is 750. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 67.50. So they're down over $30 right there. So over an hour of playing and the player's only down a little over 30 bucks. That's not terrible if you ask me, but obviously you want to win, right? But this is over an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was informative, like how to play blackjack and basic strategy and stuff. Thank you so much for being here. Need you doing a live next time I go to the casino. I'm sure they'll love that, right? Okay, so 21 and blackjack aren't the same thing. Blackjack is a natural blackjack with your first 2 cards. 21 means that you got like a 10 and then a 3 and then 8. That makes 21. But 21 does not mean blackjack. Blackjack only happens from your first 2 cards. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. We played for a little over an hour and the player lost a little over 30 bucks. So I hope this was interesting to you guys. Please double tap that screen, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I will be back tomorrow. either walking a strip, or if I have my little project ready to go, we'll try that. But thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Have a great night. I hope to see you on tomorrow's